And I'm back. Today I'm gonna do something that I've never done before in the channel. For those of you that actually know me, I'm really into magic, and I saw that there was a new collection that came out this week or last week. And that one is called the Lorwyn Eclipse, so I bought a few things. I'm gonna open them up. I don't really know anything about the collection besides the thing that it does have a few commander packs, which I got this one called Blight Curse. The moment I saw it, I was like, ooh, that is my vibe. I really like this -1/-1 counters, and there were combos and everything. The colors are a little bit off my comfort zone. I usually like playing Orzhov and other things that have white, so this is one of my only decks that does not have white at all, if not the only one. But I did buy it. It's still sealed, but this is not the main event of today's video because I did buy other things, obviously. Since I bought a deck, I got some sleeves. So I got some dragon sleeves, Soul, which is kind of like a metallic purple. I kind of liked it with the vibe of the curses that the Blight curse deck applies. I also got a deck box. Some people might say, oh, that's a really cheap. I like this one for some reason. It's like an OCD thing. I like this kind. But the main event is I bought also a play booster box completely sealed. So there's gonna be a lot of booster opening. And I think it comes with 30 of them. I'm not very sure, but it has a lot of boosters inside. Um, just before I start opening everything, just so you guys that aren't really aware of what this is, we have Auntie Ool, the Curse Wretch. An infamous boggard spoken of only in whispers. Auntie Ool is the terror of Shadowmoor, known to dish out potent curses for the smallest of transactions. Her wickedly talented witchcraft allows her to conjure blight wherever she passes and even stabilize wild magic into usable forms. This is me. Come on. Like, debuffing and permanent debuff. It's not like, oh, the enemy gets a -1/-1 until the end of turn. No, these are counters. They stay. This is me. Okay, I'm gonna start opening this one. It does have an openy thing, so let's see what's inside. I mean, I know what's inside, but oh, okay, this is such a waste of space slash paper because it's a lot of empty space. There's But it did come with a little paper deck box, which is like, eh, eh. Not actually gonna use it, but I do use it to like store tokens and dice and that kind of stuff. So it's actually still useful. It did come with a little manual. Oh, explaining commander rules. And playing this deck, I'm gonna read that later to myself. And I think it has like a little story of Auntie Ool and the other commander, the Reaper King No More, which is like a scarecrow of some kind. And yeah, that's it. I I also have these things that I can open and get the tokens from them, and this little thing. Aw, looks cute. Looks quite cute. And we have Auntie Ool, the Curse Wretched, and my thing's trying to get it removed. So if you don't know what she does, you can pause the video here. But I mean, there's a few counters, and this is actually interesting because it's the first time I'm actually seeing -1/-1 counters actually out of these pop out things. There's not even positive ones, only -1/-1s. So there are no other type of counters, which is cool. I think it's cool. Okay, I got them out. I'm going to obviously sleeve these, but not on camera, because that's not what we're here for. And I really want to test that deck, so I'll probably go to my local gaming store soon and play with some people. But the big reveal of today is going to be opening this. So let's open it. Let's get this show on the road. There is a plastic around it that I do need to remove. Okay. And let's see here. I'm not sure this was supposed to rip like this. Okay, yeah, this background is not doing me any favors. I'm gonna remove it. It's just gonna be a plain white background. It's fine. Nobody cares. But at least the AI won't try to remove it, so I can actually put things here without the AI removing it. Now what? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. It's like this. Yes. And then it's for the stores. Okay. There is a paper on it though. Which Oh, okay. And it's a thing about draft gaming. If you don't know what it is, you'll Google it. I'm not going to explain it. But yeah, so white and blue for merfolk, black and red for goblins, white and green for kithkin, blue and red for elementals, and green and black for elves. I'm assuming these boosters are going to be very rich in merfolk, goblin, kithkin, elementals, and elves. Okay, so booster number 1. I actually haven't seen how many boosters there are, but booster number 1, let's open it and see what's got. Let me get these things out of the way because I'm going to start placing them a little bit more organized when I put them. So booster number 1, let's see what we got here. So we got Dawnhand Eulogist. Let's see. Reckless Ransacking. Okay, I actually don't know what any of these cards do, so they're all surprises to me. We have Liss Alana Informant. Runaway Together. Come on, focus. Ooh, I like this one. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by different players. Return those creatures to their owner's hands. Okay. Shore Lurker. Ooh, it's a merfolk. With flying! Okay, and it surveils one. What is this? A sorcery. Bog Lither's Embrace. As an additional cost, Blight 1 or pay exile to. I like this. This might be useful in my deck. Might. I don't know. I haven't checked the cards that actually come in the deck. Maybe it's already there. And maybe the cards that are there are better. I have Stoic Grove Guide, an Elf Druid. And here's going to be the rare cards. So I'm going to have Explosive Prodigy, red card. I'm going to have, what's this? Twin Flame Travelers, red-blue, okay. Ooh. I like this one. This one's definitely powerful in the deck because you can actually put counters on yourself and gain benefits from it. And this creature has an ability to remove counters from itself and do other things. So I can actually counter him and then remove the counters to do something bad to somebody else. So Gnarlbark Elm. I like this one. And it's actually, after you use the ability, he is actually quite powerful. Okay, here's a white enchantment aura. Okay, Evershift's Gift. Ooh, this one is... I was checking the deck list and I checked the rare cards. And I really liked this one. And it came with the alternative art. So, first boosters already nice. So, came with a good card with alternative art. But it is a blue card, so it does not fit in that deck. But it might fit in some other deck. I did have a fairy deck before, but I gave it to a friend, so I don't have a fairy deck anymore. We also have... Wait, this one's the golden one. Huh. Okay. This one's foil, as you can see, I hope. Lofty Dreams. It's an enchantment aura blue. Okay. Blue. Ooh, a nice looking forest. And I think a double-sided proxy. So no tokens in this deck, but I did get this rare one with the alternative art, so that's nice. Let's see what... Oh, and they have different things. Okay, this one has like a merfolk in the front. This is the one I just opened. This one has like a goblin looking thing, and this one has a lady. I wonder if that means anything. Probably not. Probably not. Okay, let's open the next one. Okay, I got a token because I can already see it from the back. So, Wonder-Wide Distractor. I got... Oh! This one's cool. It has Convoke. I have a deck basically focused on Convoke, and it does have white, so maybe this fits in it. Yeah, 5/4, Convoke with Vigilance. I mean, meh, but it has Convoke, so it triggered the Commander's ability. Ooh, an artifact equipment that is black. Barbed Bloodletter. I have Cinder Strike. Another card that you can blight things, so might be useful in that deck. Midnight Tilling. Green card. Instant. I have Temporal Cleansing. Blue Sorcery, not very useful in most of my deck. Actually, on the deck that I do that has Convoke, because this has Convoke, is white, red, blue. So this could be useful in it. I have double colored cards. Ooh, where is it? Marrow Sky Swimmer. Also with Convoke. Also with the colors of my... Oh, it is really expensive though. Flying Vigilance Convoke. When this creature enters, create a 1/1. I mean... Okay, this one has the silver thing on the side now. Enchanted creature you control. So, Pitiless Fists. I have... Noggle the Mind. Enchanted creature loses all abilities. And its colors... Oh, this is like that card that turns everything into a frog. This one has Flash and just... I think it's an okay card, I guess. Reaping Willow. Orzhov. Lifelink. This creature enters with counters on it. Remove the counters. Return the target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. You know what? Useful. Not in this deck, obviously, because it has no white. I have Warren Torchmaster. Red card. Goblin Warrior. At the beginning of combat, you may Blight 1. When you do, target creature gains haste. I mean, meh. I don't know. Maybe it's good. Ooh. This is cute. Lava Leaper. Okay. Lava Leaper. All creatures have haste. That's bad for the enemy. It's 4 mana. 4/4. And it does something else. Whenever a player taps a basic land for mana, that player adds 1 mana of any type That land produce. Oh, whenever a player taps. I mean, I'm giving mana to the enemy, which is. Ooh, oh, here's another foil card. Blossom Bind, enchant creature. Where is it? It's not focusing. Focus. Enchant creature. Creature can't be untapped and can't get counters. I mean, okay. I got a mountain and a merfolk shapeshifter token. Okay, so the good card from this one was this lava leaper, which honestly I'm not really sure how I'm gonna use. But okay, I like the first booster better. Let's open the one with the lady. Let's see here. Ooh, I can already see the back, a treasure token. Okay, I have Flamekin Guildweaver. Has trampled. This one's repeated, so Midnight Tilling. Blossom Bind repeated. Ooh, this is new. Riverguard's Reflexes. 2 mana, instant. Target creature gets +2/+2. And first strike until the end of the turn. Untap it. Interesting. Ooh. Vile Bogart. 1 mana. 1/1. When this creature dies, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 1 target creature. You know what? For 1 mana, I think he's okay. This one's repeated. So, ooh, this one's not repeated. Flaring Cinder. Blue-red. Elemental Sorcerer. 3/2. Okay. Swat Away. Okay, this is where the rare cards start. Swat Away. Blue, instant. This spell costs 2 less to cast if the creature is attacking you. And there's another effect. I'm not going to read it. Too long, didn't read. Bogart Mischief. It's in a Kindred enchantment. Is that new? I've never heard of a Kindred enchantment before. And the enchantment is Goblin. Also, don't know how that works. When this enchantment enters, you may Blight 1. If you do, create 2 1/1 black and red goblin creature tokens. Whenever a goblin creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I'm going to see how goblin heavy that deck is. I know that the commander on Tiul is a goblin, but if the deck is not goblin heavy, this might be... Ooh. Bristlebane Outrider. Green Kithkin Knight. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And as long as... okay. It's actually quite powerful for its mana cost. I also have... here's a white card. Thorough... what? Thought-Weft Imbuer. I have no idea what that means. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is the number of Kithkin you control. Ooh, this is a powerful Kithkin card for a Kithkin deck. Ooh, here's the golden card. I have Gloom Reaper. So Gloom Reaper, when this creature enters, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until the end of the turn. I'll read it off the screen. Until the end of the turn and up to... it's too small, I can't read it. And up to 1 target creature an opponent controls gets -0/-X until where X is the number of elves you control plus the number of... oh, okay. So this only goes well in elves, which would be, I think, green and black, according to that thing. Oh, here's a foil card. Spiral into Solitude. Enchantment aura. Enchant creature. Can't attack or block. Sacrifice this aura. Exile... Blight 1, pay 2 mana, sacrifice the aura, and exile the enchanted creature. I mean, eh. But I did get a nice little island and a Kithkin treasure token. So the rare card in this one was this elf. Okay, so far I've only gotten golden cards, so no red cards, no with the red symbol, which is the highest rarity. Fourth booster. Ooh, this is gonna be long. Okay, repeated card. So, repeated. Repeated. I'm not sure. I don't remember if this is repeated or not. I think it is. Lis Alana Informant. When this creature dies, surveil one. I think this one already showed up as well. Or it had another one that has Lis in it. Unexpected Assistance. Convoke. Draw 3 cards, then discard a card. Blue spell to get cards. Stoic Grove Guide. Okay. Not at... Oh, this one's cute. Prideful Feastling. It's a changeling with lifelink. 3 mana, 2/3. I mean, is it great? No, but it's not horrible either. I've seen worse cards. Oh, here's the rare ones. Or uncommons for now. Wonderwine Farewell. So another kindred sorcery. This one's not an enchantment, and it's Merfolk. I need to see what these kindred sorceries and enchantments are, but it does have Convoke, so could be useful. Oh, this one's new. Okay. Morkant's Eyes. It's an elf enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1, pay mana for sacrifice this enchantment, create X elf tokens, which is the... Okay, so it's basically the elves is like a graveyard elf thing. This is new. Okay, Dose of Dawn Glow. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Ooh, it is 5 mana though, so kind of a little bit expensive. Then, if it isn't your main phase, Blight 2. It is an instant, so... I mean, could be useful because of the Blight effect. Ooh! 3-color card. Marilyn Fey Ascendant. Lots of text on this one. Okay. Flying whenever this card or another elf or fairy card you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of elves and fairy you control from among the cards exiled with Marlene this turn without paying its mana cost. Basically, play cards from your opponent's deck. Ooh! This was a little golden card. I have another little golden card on this one. And this one is double-sided. So this is Sig Wandering Wisdom. It's a Merfolk wizard that changes, and he cannot be blocked. So, I mean, could he be used for a deck of commander damage? Maybe. I don't know. This one's foil. So I have Sting Slinger, Goblin Warrior. Pay mana, tap, and Blight 1. This creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. Swamp. Oh, foil swamp as well. And Merfolk Shapeshifter. So I got 2 golden cards in that booster. So the 4th booster had 2 little golden cards. And 2 foils because the land was also foil. That was a good booster. Let's open up the 5th one. Let's see what we're gonna get. In the back, I have a Shapeshifter. Elder Auntie. Maybe it has something to do with that Goblin Warlock. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 black and red goblin creature token. Okay, that's it. Ooh, I have an elf warrior, so a little elf mounted on something. It kind of looks like a deer, but it's not. I'm not even going to bother with it. Unexpected assistance again, repeated. Ooh, this one's new. Appeal of Erdu. It's a white instant with Convoke. 1 or 2 target creatures get +2/+1 until the end of turn. I mean, it does have Convoke, so in a Convoked focus deck, you have the mana to pay for it. Scarblade's Malice. It's a guard smelling his it's a guy smelling his fingers. 1 mana, in instant. Target creature you control gains Death Touch and Lifelink until the end of turn. When that creature dies this turn, create a 2/2 black and green elf creature token. You know what? This is not a bad card. At least to me. I can think of things I can do with this. Here's a Scarecrow. So artifact creature, Scarecrow. Add mana. Yeah, nah. The little cute little creature again. What's this? Bark of Doran. 2 mana white artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 as long as equipped creature's toughness is greater than its power. It assigns combat damage equals to its toughness rather than its power. Equip 1. I was planning on getting a defender deck, and I think this might shine in it. Like a lot. Also, I think the card with the Kithkin thing was a 0/5. I think this could fit with it. Okay, I have a Noggle Robber, red-green. Noggle Robber. Silvergill Mentor, Merfolk Wizard. Might have a nice effect. Behold. Oh yeah, I remember the Behold thing. Ooh. My, oh my, oh my. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so golden card. Champions of the Perfect. It's a creature. As an additional cost to cast a spell, behold an elf and exile it. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. When this creature leaves the battlefield, return the exiled card to its owner's hand. Okay, interesting. It is heavy on draw, makes it heavy on draws. This is the golden card. There is a red one! Soul Immolation. That sounds nasty. It is 5 mana though, so. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Blight X. X can't be greater than the greatest toughness amongst creature you control. Wait, so can I Blight 10 if I have something 10 on the battlefield, but I put the tokens on a 1/1 token? Can I do that? I don't know. If you know, let me know. Comments. Soul Immolations deals X damage to each opponent and each creature they control. This is a board wipe. Actually, it's an asymmetrical board wipe because you only sacrifice 1 creature. And if you put enough blight things, in fact, depending on who you blight, you might not even kill your own creature. And then you can use that blight to do other effects, like nasty effects to your opponents, and still wipe the board. This is a nice card. Wow. Foil is Tend the Sprigs. Nice little mountain, again, foil. And token. Soul Immolation. Yes. Okay, so deck number 6. Well, booster number 6. Let's see here. We have Reluctant Dawnguard? Dawnguard? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce this. But, I mean, he is a 4/4 for 3 mana, but I think he has like... Oh, he enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. And whenever another creature you control enters, you can remove the... You know what? It's an okay card. Heirloom Auntie, another Auntie card. I'm only gonna focus more on the rare ones now. Enraged Flamecaster. Red card with reach. We have Great Forest Druid. Oh, this one's cute. And it's actually not that bad. 2 mana, 0/4, and it adds more mana, so you can use it to block and add mana. So Glamourmite. Okay, it's a fairy rogue with flash and has, in effect, tap or untap target creature as it enters. Oh, this is different. Oh, it's a colorless card. Okay, Changeling. And you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal, put it into your hand, then shuffle. For 3 mana, I mean, Dream Caesar. Fairy Rogue, black. And when this creature enters, you may blight 1. Each opponent discards a card. Ooh, nasty. Each opponent discards a card as you blight 1. Ooh, okay. We are starting with the rares. I don't know how to read this. Pyrrhic, Strike. As an additional cost to cast the spell, Blight 2. Choose 1. If the spell's additional cost was played, choose both instead. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, and destroy target creature with mana value 3 or greater. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Nightmare Sower. Fairy Assassin. Black. Lifelink. Flying. And whenever you cast a spell during your opponent's turn, put a -1/- counter on up to 1 target creature. This is nasty for decks that always casts things on the opponent's turn. Flame Braider. Red card. Tap, add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast elemental spells or activate abilities of elemental sources. This is probably a good card on the other commander deck, which I think is focused on elementals. Thirst for Identity. Blue instant, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. So if I discard a creature card, I only discard 1, I guess. Ooh, golden card. And I think this one's for... No, it's not. It's just the reflex of my light bulb. Bloodline Bidding. With Convoke, it is 8 mana, but with Convoke. Choose a creature type. Return all creature cards of the chosen type from your graveyard to the battlefield. I think this would be great in my vampire deck. Imagine just horrible, nasty vampires appearing. So this was the rare card of this one. This one's foil. It is Fur... Can't even read this. Furdock Core? Furdock Core. It is a artifact shapeshifter. Add 1 mana of any color. And it can turn to an artifact creature 4/4 until the end of turn. Swamp. And Goblin. Oh, this one's cute. Goblin. Fairy. All right. 7th. Ooh. I see an elf token already. Elf token. I have Enraged Flamecaster, repeated. I have Great Forest Druid, repeated. I have Temporal Cleansing, repeated. I have Reluctant Dogard, repeated. Ooh, this is new. Blighted Blackthorn. Okay, whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may blight 2. If you do, draw a card and lose 1 life. Oh, that's actually interesting. And it's a 3/7. It does cost 5 mana though, but I mean, could be useful. Cinder Strike again. I have Wary Farmer. Keep Out. Instant white. Choose one. Deals 4 damage to target tapped creature or destroys an enchantment. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. This one's silver. So, Kinsbale Aspirant. I don't know. 1 white. As an additional cost to cast a spell, behold a Kithkin. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets into... I don't know. Darkness Descends. Black sorcery. Put 2 -1/- counters on each creature. This could be a board wipe as well, depending on how strong the creatures on the board are. I like this one. Goat Nap. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap target creature, gains haste until the end of turn. If that creature is a goat, so specific, it also gets +3/+0 until the end of turn. Okay. Okay. Oh. I got a nice land. It's golden. The rare card here was this land, I assume. Yes, it was. It's this land. Hallowed Fountain. White-blue. As this land enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. Okay. But 2 life? Foil card. Glamour Gifter. Flash Flying Fairy Wizard. When this creature enters, choose up to 1 other target creature. Until the end of turn, that creature has base power and toughness 4/4 and gains all creature types. Okay. Foil Plane. And Kithkin Elf. Okay, so this one was Hallowed Fountain. The rare card from this one. Okay, I'm running out of room to put the cards in already. And I'm not even 1/3 of the way there. Let's see another one. Let's see another one. We have Flame Chain Mauler. I think this one's repeated. I'm not sure. This creature gets it and gains menace and... No, this one's not repeated. It's the first time it's appearing. I have Crossroads Watcher. This one's a new one as well. Trample. 3 mana, 3/3 with Trample. Is this right? Did they print this right? Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until the end of turn. It's even more powerful than I thought, and it's like a common card. Cool Wrath Mystic. So, Elemental Wizard. Limeal Hold, a white enchantment. And it has like little... When this enchantment enters, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent your opponent controls. Until this enchantment leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Okay. Blight Rot. Put 4 -1/- counters on target creature. It's an instant for 3 mana. Dream Caesar, repeated. Changeling Wayfinder, repeated. This one's new. Impolite Entrance, red sorcery. Target creature gains trample and haste until the end of turn. Draw a card. For 1 mana, you draw a card and you give something trample and haste. You know what? I think this is a good card. I mean, it's not OP, but Pummeler for Hire, Giant Mercenary, green card, and Vigilance, Reach, Ward 2, and when this creature enters, you gain X life, where X is the greatest power among giants you control, which would be at least 4. Okay. Lofty Dreams again. Ooh, alternative art. I'll skip this one. Leave it for last. Another golden card. Okay, I have Barbed Bloodletter as a foil, Mountain, and Token. So, I have, first of all, Raiding Schemes, red-green, which could fit in the deck. Each non-creature spell you cast has Conspire. It's an enchantment. It stays there. I don't know what Conspire is. As you cast a non-creature spell, you may tap 2 untapped creatures you control that share a color with it. When you do, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. A copy of a permanent spell becomes a token. Could be useful. Could be useful. And I got this. Spry and Mighty. It's a green sorcery with an alternative art. Choose 2 creatures you control. You draw X cards, and the chosen creatures get plus X plus... wait, what? Choose 2 creatures you control. You draw X cards, and the chosen creatures get plus X, and gain trample until the end of turn, where X is the difference between the chosen creature's powers. So if I choose a creature that is 8/8 and another one that's like 0/10, this is interesting. Whew. But so far I only got 1 card with red rarity. I think it's called Mythic Rarity. Let's see here. Gilt Leaf's Embrace. Enchantment Aura, green. I have Wild Unraveling, blue instant. I have Spiral into Solitude. This one came out as a foil. This one was the first card that popped out when I started this. Oh, Reckless Ransacking. It's a donkey. It's an instant. Each creature gets +3/+2 until the end of turn. Create a treasure to... Oh, no, not each creature. Target creature. I was like, what? No. For 2 mana? No. Surly Farrier. Kithkin Citizen. This one's already popped. Oh, this one's cute. Glister Bairn. It's an oof. I don't know what that is, but it has the vivid ability. Okay, so, oh, this is one of the rare cards already. Let's read it. Vivid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, another target creature you control gets +X until the end of turn, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. I have Mud Button, Curse Tosser, Goblin Warlock, black, 1 mana, 2/1. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Behold a Goblin. This creature can't block. When this creature dies, destroy target creature in opponent's control with power 2 or less. You know what? For 1 mana, I think this is okay. Goat Nap again. I think this one's already appeared. Morkane's Eyes. Yep, this one's already appeared. Oh my god. I'm gonna skip this one. I have Feisty Spikeling. It's a shapeshifter. It looks like a baby something. And literally something. It's undefined. I have a forest and a thing. The big card here is this. And it's double-sided with alternative art. So I have an elemental sorcerer. For some reason, I think this is the commander of the other one. No, it's not. It's Ashling, but it's a different version of it because the other one's 5 colors. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. At the beginning of your first mana, you can transform it. Whenever this creature transforms, add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 4 or greater. This is very, is it? But still, alternative art. 10th booster. Okay, ooh, Tree Folk with Reach. Okay, Lemial Hold, repeated. Scabbard Blades, Malice, Guy Sniffing the Fingers, repeated. Oh, Gristle Glutton. It's a Goblin Scout, red. Okay, and he has the ability to Blight 1. So I tap Blight 1, discard a card. If I do draw... I don't like discarding cards. Oh, this is a new card. Unforgiving Aim. 3 mana, instant. Choose one. Destroy target creature with flying. Destroy target enchantment. Or create a 2/2 black-green elf creature token. I have Aquitex Defenses. So it's an enchantment aura, blue, with flash, enchant a creature I control, and when the aura enters, he gains hexproof until the end of turn, and +1/+2 permanently. Repeated card. Ooh, Brambleback Brute. It's a giant. 3 mana, quite powerful. Oh, but it enters with negative tokens on it. But I can pay more mana later to actually remove counters from the creature. Remove a counter from this creature. Target creature can't block this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. Interesting. Puka's Eye. An artifact for 2 mana. When this artifact enters, draw a card. Then choose a color. This artifact becomes of the chosen color. 3, tap. Draw a card. Activate only if there are 5 colors among permanents you control. I only have 1 5-colored. Actually, I do have a 5-color deck. Could be useful. Could be useful. Bogart Mischief. I think this one came out already, didn't it? When this enchantment enters, you may blight 1. If you do, create goblins. Yeah, this one's already came out. Evershift's Gift. 1 mana enchantment aura. Wait, what? One white. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 and has flying. I can pay 2. Blight 2 and return this card from my graveyard to my hand, but I could... Oh! I can keep getting it back. Interesting. This is the rare card. Ooh, another golden card. This is my foil card. So it has Convoke. It's white. It's an instant destroy target attacking or blocking creature. For 3 mana, but it does have Convoke, so... Swamp. And tokens. So, number 1, I have Mirror Mind Crown. Artifact equipment. Equipped 2. As long as this equipment is attached to a creature, the first time you would create 1 or more tokens each turn. You may instead create that many tokens that are copies of equipped creature. I can think of bad things I could do with this. The other one is Merfolk. White-blue. Flash, when this creature enters, untap each other merfolk you control as long as you attacked with 3 or more merfolk this turn. Merfolk you control get +1/+0. 2 mana, 2/2. It's actually nice. I like the crown one. The crown one could be useful. Number 11. I'm having difficulty opening this one. I have a shapeshifter token. Let's see what else I'm gonna get. Okay, repeated card. Repeated card. Repeated card, even though I really like this one. Repeated. Repeated. Yeah, lots of repeated cards here. Repeated card. Okay, another. Evolving Wilds. Isn't this like the thing that a lot of decks just run? Sacrifice this land, search your library for a basic land, put it into the battle. Yeah. Okay, the Bramble Lady. Again, I have... Ooh. Moonlit Lamenter. 3 mana, 2/5. enters with negative counters on it, pay at more mana and remove the counters from a creature, draw cards. It's white though. This would be perfect in that deck. I have a big bad giant lady for 5 mana. She has only 2/5, but double strike. Other giants you control have double strike. Oh, never mind. OP. OP. Now I understand why she's 5 mana. Repeated card. Red. Ooh, this one's new as well. The foil card, ooh, is an elf. Flash Reach. 3 mana, 4/2. Wow. Plains. Oh, look at how cute the little plains is with the little mills. Emptiness. So, I don't think you can see the color. It looks a little bit golden. It's red. Emptiness. Elemental Incarnation. Orzhov. When this creature enters, if you paid white mana to cast it, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If you used black mana, put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 target creature. Evoke. I don't know what evoke is. I need to Google that later. Evoke. Okay. So far, so good. Did I get a card that I'm gonna go like, ooh, this card is perfect? Actually, I did. I think that Soul Immolation was a good one. Oh, this is a new one. Timid Shield Bearer. 2 mana, 2/2. Pay a lot of mana. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until the end of turn. But all creatures, so, I mean, especially with deck that generates a lot of tokens. Scarblade Scout. Okay, repeated card. So I have Flame Shade Mauler. I have repeated card. I have repeated card. It's going to be a lot of repeated cards from now on. Ooh, this is a different white merfolk, but it also has wings. These merfolks fly. I actually like it. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, another target merfolk gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. Like, some of these have nice effects. Moon Glove Extractor. It's when this creature attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's a shapeshifter. It doesn't look like anything really. Has Breach and Changeling. 4 mana. Ooh, alternative art. Eclipsed Marrow, creature merfolk, 2/3, 3 mana. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a merfolk, plains, or island card from among them and put the rest into your... Then, put the rest into your hands. You may reveal a merfolk, plains, or island card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. Okay, I guess. I have Blossoming Defense. Green instant. Target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains hexproof until the end of the turn. Ooh, this one's cute. Squawk Roaster. Elemental double strike with Vivid. And it's the number of colors I control. I have... I'll skip that one for last. Okay, I have Shadow Urchin. Okay, red-black. Oof. Whenever this creature attacks, Blight 1. When a creature you control with 1 or more counters on it dies, exile that many cards from the top of your library. Until your next end step, you may play those cards. You know what? Could be useful. Could be useful. Could be useful. Oh, this plains has a nice little sun. So, I got another red card. Uh, this one's a dragon. So, Spine Rock Tyrant. Spine Rock Tyrant with 5 mana, flying, Wither. Oh my, a 6/6 creature with Wither. That's nasty. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, those spells gain Wither. You may choose new targets for the copy. This is... I like it. I like it. I like it. I already lost count of how many I opened so far. 12, so this is 13. Ooh, 13 is an unlucky number, but we're working with curses, so who knows? Maybe 13 is our lucky number. Kulrath Zealot. Okay, Unforgiving Aim, repeated card. Oh, this is a new one. Gravelgill Scoundrel. It's a merfolk rogue. Vigilance from this creature you may attack. Okay. I'm going to try to build like a deck using only the cards from the booster. And try to... Actually, I might even try to make like a Kithkin deck, a merfolk deck, an elf deck, and see what pops out. Timid Shieldbearer repeated. Scarblade Scout repeated. Chitinous Graspling repeated. Repeated. I think this one is repeated. Flamebraider. I think it's repeated. Oh, this is new. Shimmer Creep. It's a elemental that looks like a spider goat. 5 mana. Menace. Vivid. When this creature enters, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Unless I can keep phasing him in and out. Okay, I have Pummeler for Hire, repeated. Ooh, okay. This is interesting. Okay, is this the foil card? Yes, Eclipsed Marrow. Yep, this one just came out and is the one that I didn't understand properly. I have another cute little forest and an elf. Now, as for the rare cards, there's 2. So, number 1, Selfless Safe Right, green elf warrior. Flash Convoke for 2, 5 mana to play. When this creature enters, choose a creature type. Other permanents you control of that type gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. I mean, it does have Flash and Convoke, so, but I didn't find it all that powerful. Maybe there are cards that'll combo really nicely with it, but it's not my playing style. I did get a card with a red symbol and an alternative art called Wanderwine Prophets. Champion a merfolk. What does champion a creature mean? I don't know. Leave it in the comments. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice a merfolk. If you do, take an extra turn after this one. If you're running a merfolk deck and you champion a merfolk, whatever that is, and then this creature deals damage to an opponent, like you put something like an equipment that it can't be blocked, and then you attack, and then you sacrifice a merfolk, and then on the next turn you play another merfolk, and then you repeat, rinse, repeat. You're going to take infinite turns because it doesn't say you can only do this once in a row. This is OP. This is broken. Broken. 13 was a lucky number. It is blue, though. $14. Okay, I have an elf. I have Burning Curiosity. I don't know if this popped out yet. As an additional cost, Blight 1. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Yeah, and you wanna... Okay. I have 10. Okay, repeated. Summit Sentinel. This is a new one. When this creature dies, draw a card. You know what? It's not bad. 2 mana and it's a 1/3, and you get an extra card when it dies. Oh, this is also a new one. Wanderbrine Preacher. Cleric Merfolk. 2 mana. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 2 life. Interesting. Auntie's Sentence. This is also new, I think. So target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land permanent card from it. That player discards that card. Oh, this is nasty. Or target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. Nasty. For 2 mana, reveal the hand, and you choose one to discard. Nasty. Brambleback Brute. Repeated. Oh, this is a new one. A shapeshifter that looks like a Bigfoot. And it has trample. Okay, we have okay, this is repeated. This is new. Bristlebane Outrider. I have a Kithkin Knight. I have a Knight deck as well. This creature can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, and it is a 3/5 creature, so you can't simply sacrifice your 1/1 token. As long as another creature entered the battlefield under your control this turn, this creature gets +2/+0. It's not a bad card. Not a bad card. Sting Slinger. Okay, he's hurling like a beehive. Pay 2 mana, tap, and blight 1. This creature deals 2 damage to each opponent. If it did 1 damage to each creature as well, I would have thought... Oh, this one's pretty. It's a deer butterfly-looking thing. It's an elemental. Kithkeeper, Vivid. When this creature enters, create X 1/1 green white Kithkin creature tokens, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Tap 3 untapped creatures you control. This creature gains +3/+0 and gains flying until the end of turn. It is 7 mana though. Quite expensive. And it doesn't even have Convoke. It is gorgeous though. I love the art. Okay. Oh, I wanted this card. It came. It came. And it's the rare card of this booster. Okay, I have Elder Auntie as my foil. I have the Sun Plains again. But I have this one. Collective Inferno. Red enchantment. And that deck has red in it, so. Convoke. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type. Okay? Again, I don't know how heavy the creature types in that deck is, so I don't really know if this card would be useful. But I have other decks, like with one type of creature, that also has red, like my dinosaur deck, my sliver deck could be useful. As this choose a creature type, double all damage that sources you control of the chosen type would deal. How crazy is this? Now imagine that source has Wither or Infect. Ooh. Oh, nope, but my Infect deck doesn't have red. Never mind. Never mind, but yes. Okay, deck number 12, 13, 15. We're halfway there. The box still looks quite full. I have Unexpected Assistance, repeated card. I have repeated card, repeated card, repeated card, I'm just going to skip through the repeated. Okay. Even if it's repeated, the uncommon one plus, I'll show you. Swat Away. So, repeated, but... Oh, this one's new. Lys Alana Dignitary. Okay, as an additional cost to cast this, Behold an Elf. Tap, add 2 green mana, activate only if there is an elf card in your graveyard. It's a good card. 2 mana, 2/3, and if there is an elf card in the graveyard, it can be used to generate 2 mana itself. Eclipsed Bogard. Goblin Scout. 2/3 for 3 mana. When this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal Goblin, Swamp, or Mountain. And put it into my hand. Put the rest at the bottom of the library in a random order. Not bad. Not bad at all. I just heard my phone beep. Okay. So, not bad at all. And this is not even the good card yet. I have Wonderbrine Trapper. White, 1 mana. Pay 1, tap. Tap another untapped creature you control. Tap target creature in opponent controls. I mean, you tap him plus another creature, plus you pay 1 to tap 1 other creature. But you can keep repeating this, so. And if you have tokens and mana to spare, why not? Okay. This is my foil card. It's new, so it's an artifact. 1 mana. Tap an untapped creature you control. Add 1 mana of any color. So basically this makes any creature generate a mana with 1 mana cost 1 time. Okay, oh, look how pretty this island is. And another proxy. The rare card for this one is a goblin. So Taster of Wares, 3 mana, black, Goblin Warlock, 3/2. When this creature enters, target opponent reveals X card from their hand, where X is the number of goblins you control. Okay. You choose one of those cards. That player exiles it. If an instant or sorcery card is exiled this way, you may cast it for as long as you control this creature, and mana of any type can be spent to cast a spell. Nice. If that deck is goblin heavy, nice. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, I have so many empty boosters packs next to me. Okay, let's see. Repeated. Ooh, this is new. Gallant Foul Knight. So, 4 mana, Kithkin Knight, 3/4. When this creature enters, creatures you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. Kithkin creatures you control also gain first strike until the end of turn. This is actually interesting, especially if you can keep bouncing it. Repeated. This is not repeated. So Moon Vigil Adherents 0/0 for 4 mana. Trample, this creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and each creature card in your graveyard. So he's at least 1/1 because of himself, always. But he does scale pretty highly with other creatures. Ooh, this one is cute. Voracious Tome Skimmer. It's a fairy rogue. Black-blue. Flying whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you may pay 1 life. If you do, draw a card. Could be useful. I think this one already came out. Yep, this one already came out. Impolite Entrance already came out. Foil 1's Temporal Cleansing already came out. I have another island, very pretty looking in fact, and token. The rare card is Formidable Speaker. 3 mana, 2/4, green, Elf Druid. When this creature enters, you may discard a card. If you do, search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Pay 1 and tap, untap another target permanent. Permanent, it doesn't say creature. Untap another target permanent. I can think of nasty things to do with this one as well. And he's actually not expensive for what he does. Okay. Whew. 17. Prime number. Let's see if we're going to get something nice. Feed the Flames. New card. Feed the Flames deals 5 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. There was a card that I could give Wither to spells when I copied it. I think it was the Dragon card. So when something happened, I could copy the card and then give Wither if it was an instant or sorcery. Could combo nicely with this one. This is repeated. I think this is a new one. Gold Meadow Nomad. Okay, 1 mana, 1/2, Kithkin. Heirloom Auntie. Good. Rooftop Percher. This is cute. Look at this. Tiny baby. Rooftop Percher. 5 mana, 3/3, changeling flying. When this creature enters, exile up to 2 cards from graveyards. 2 target cards, and you'll gain 3 life. Okay. Chaos Sower. 3 mana. The creature's 5/4. Suspicious. When this creature enters, you may pay 2. If you don't, Blight 2. Oh, this is a good card to go in that deck. And then I use other cards to remove the counters for it for extra effects. So this could be a good card. Eclipsed Realms, a land. As this land enters, choose Elemental, Elf, Fairy, Giant, Goblin, Kithkin, Merfolk, or Treefolk. Okay. Tap, add a colorless mana, or tap, add 1 mana of any color, spent this mana only to cast a spell of the chosen type, or activate the ability. Okay, got it. Interesting. Ooh, this one has alternative art, but I think it already came out. So, Curse Crafter, Bogard Curse Crafter. 2/3, death to whenever another goblin you control dies. This creature deals... Well, I don't think this one came out, did it? For 2 mana, 1 red, 1 black. He's a 2/3 creature with Death Touch. And whenever another goblin I control dies, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. This is a nice card. Protective Response. This is new. Convoke. For 3 mana instant. But, I mean, it does have Convoke. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. Okay. This is the rare card. Ooh, another golden card. The foil card is this equipment. Well, not equipment, this instant that already came before. And this plains. Oh, this one's a little bit ominous. Okay, first one is Tristan, Callous Cultivator, double-sided. Okay. Let's see what he does. Death Touch. Whenever this creature enters or transforms, mill 3 cards. Then if there is an elf card in your graveyard, you gain 2 life. At the beginning of pay to transform. And the other effect is when he enters or transforms, mill 3 cards, then you may exile an elf from your graveyard. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life. Meh. Not my playstyle. Another golden card. This one's white. 2 mana, 2/2. First strike, lifelink, and it's a Kithkin. Whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking, where X is the number of attacking creatures I control. Wait, did I understand this right? Whenever this creature attacks, you may put a creature card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. OP. Because you can attack somebody that can't block it and then attack other people with other things. Everything is attacking. He just needs to attack to trigger. Could be in Commander, could be quite useful. Ooh. So many boosters. Booster number 18? 8, probably. Repeated, repeated. This is new. Burden Stoneback. White card. Giant Warrior. This creature enters with 2 -1/-1 counters on it. He is 2 mana for 4, but he enters as a 2/2. But I can pay 2 mana to remove a counter from this creature, and target creature gains indestructible until the end of turn, but I can only activate this as a sorcery. This is a good card. I like it. But it's white, so it doesn't fit in that deck. Wandering Farewell. I don't remember if this one popped up. Has Convoke return 1 or 2 target non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Then, if you control a merfolk, create a merfolk creature token for each permanent return to its owner's hand this way. Could be useful. It does have Convoke, so, but it is 7 mana. Dose of Dawnglow already came out. Ooh. And Enraged Flamecaster as my foil card. Forest token. I have 2 goldens on this one. One is a creature, so it's a merfolk for 5 mana, blue. 3/3 with flash and convoke. When this creature enters, return up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. When this creature returns up to 1 target, no, up to 1 other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see it. The other one's an artifact. It is blue. It looks like a I don't know what it is. There's Rimefire Torque. As this artifact enters, choose a creature type. Whenever a permanent you control of the chosen type enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. Tap, remove 3 charge counters from this artifact. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. OP. But you can only do it once a turn if you have enough charge counters on it. So, OP, but not broken. Let's see another one. I like that some decks comes with 2 rare cards. Okay, repeated. Is this repeated? Nope, it's not. Here we go. Rhinekin Recluse. Blue, when this creature enters, return up to 1 target creature to its 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. Okay, ooh. Red enchantment. Lasting top. I like enchantments because they stay on the field. So, I don't know. Lasting Tarfire. The beginning of each end step, if you put a counter on a creature this turn, this enchantment deals 2 damage to each opponent. And at the beginning of each end step. So even if it's not your turn, if something triggers and I put a counter on an enemy with a Blight deck, this enchantment deals 2 damage to each opponent. Nice. I like it. Ooh, I think this is a new one as well. Iron Shield Elf. Discard a card. This creature gains indestructible until the end of turn. Tap it. Dawn Blessed Pennant. Artifact. 1 mana, but with a big text. If this artifact enters, choose one of the types that come in this collection. Whenever a permanent you control of the chosen type enters, you gain 1 life. 2 tap, sacrifice this artifact, return target card from the chosen type from the graveyard to your hand. Could be useful. especially for Commander where you can only have one copy of things. Ooh, okay. Foil is the Glamourmite, Forest, and Token. The rare one is a green card, Sapling Nursery. For 8 mana, it does have affinity for forests, which I don't remember what it means, but the text here says it. So this spell costs 1 less to cast for each forest you control. Oh. It's a green card, come on. You're gonna pay usually 2 mana for this. Landfall. Whenever land you control enters, create a 3/4 green treefolk creature token with reach. Pay 2, exile this enchantment. Treefolk and forests you control gain indestructible until the end of the turn. This card could be useful, especially with decks that, like, oh, all your forests are now 4/4 creatures with trample. And then you turn in an entire army of forests. This is like, you're gonna finish the game now. Ooh. All right, let's open another one. My back's starting to hurt. I should have gotten a pillow. I have placeholder. Proxy. Ooh, this one's new. Tweeze. Tweeze deals 3 damage to any target. You may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Okay, repeated. Oh, Silvergill Peddler is new. So whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a... repeated. Oh, this is new. Stratosaur. Elemental flying. When this creature enters, target creature gains flying until the end of turn, and it has basic land cycling. I mean, it is cool looking, but repeated. Ooh, what's this? Kindle the Inner Flame. 4 mana, red. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. It also has flashback. So behold 3 elementals. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. To behold an element. Oh, okay. It's 2 mana and behold 3 elementals. So it's not that cheap, even though it is an interesting card for the other commander deck, which I'm not gonna get. So this one's repeated as well, but it's one of the rare ones. Oh, Crib Swap. Changeling. Shapeshifter. Kindred Instant. Exile target creature. Its controller creates a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. The one that turns it into a frog. It wasn't a frog. It was a weird creature. Is still better. Costs less, but I think is blue. I don't remember. What's this? Nameless Inversion. Shapeshifter. Changeling. Target creature gets +3/-3 and loses all creature types until the end of turn. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is my... Ooh, I got a foil island and a foil Wretched Wretch. I hope I pronounced it right. So 3 mana. When this creature dies, if it had a -1/-1 counter on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and it loses all abilities. Aww. This would have been such a good card if it didn't lose all the abilities, because we would just blight it, and it just kept coming back. You know what? I'll still find a way to make it work. The rare card in this booster, though, is this white card called Winnowing. Quite pretty card for 6 white mana with Convoke, so could be easier to cast. For each player, you choose a creature that player controls. Then each player sacrifices all other creatures they control that don't share a creature type with the chosen creature they control. Basically, it's a board wipe if you don't have uh, a deck with only one type of creature. It has a name. I don't remember. Tribal. I think people call it tribal decks. But it is a good card. All right, let's go one more. Let's see how many I have left. I have 3, 6, 9, plus this one 10. So there's still 10 left. Ooh, this has been fun. Okay, repeated. This is not repeated. Assert Perfection. Green sorcery. Target creature you control gets that. It deals damage equal to its power to up to one target creature an opponent controls. Okay, interesting. Repeated. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh. I don't think this one popped up yet. So I have Thoughtful Lieutenant, Selesnya. Whenever this creature or another Kithkin you control enters, target creature control gets +1/+1 and gains trample until the end of turn. Oh, okay. Okay. Unbury. Bury. Choose one. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. For 2 black mana. Instant? This is good. Return 2 target creature cards that share a creature type from your graveyard to your hand. Yes! Yes! Seer. Seer deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. 4 damage to a planeswalker is good. 2 mana. Unencumbered Regery. 2 mana. 5/4, but it probably like blights itself. This creature enters with 3 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever this creature becomes tapped while it has counters on it, remove it. So all you have to do is just keep attacking. It's a good card. I like it. I like it. I'll leave it for last. I'll leave it for last. Cinder Strike's repeated, but it's foil. And I have the beautiful plains with the windmills foil as well. I have Catharsis. It's a snail elemental incarnation with the red symbol. Catharsis. Is it double-sided? It is not. When this creature enters, if white was spent to cast it, create 2 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature tokens. Okay. If I used red, creatures I control get +1/+1 and gain haste until the end of turn. And it has Evoke, which I didn't remember what it was from the other card, but it does say what it is here. So you may cast this spell for its Evoke cost. If you do, it's sacrificed when it enters. Oh, I see. In case you just want to trigger the entering effect and not having the creature matters. I see, I see. I really liked it. It's like a snail thing. I liked it. I liked it. Okay. Ooh. First card's already new and not double back, meaning it's a proxy. So I have Mist Metal Council for 5 mana, 4/3. This spell costs 1 less to cast if I control a Kithkin. And when it enters, I draw a card. I don't like it. Repeated. Ooh. I don't remember if this one was repeated. Okay, so Gilfleaf's Embrace. Flash enchant creature. When the aura enters, the enchanted creature gains trample and indestructible, and the aura also gives +2/+0. Okay. Flaring Cinder. I'm not sure if this one's appeared yet either. Wary Farmer. I don't remember this one either. I don't remember this one. Okay, so for the rare cards, I have Pestered Wellguard, a merfolk. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, create a 1/1 fairy creature. Oh wait, whenever this creature becomes tapped, create a 1/1 blue-black fairy creature token with flying. Only tapped, it doesn't need to attack, meaning I could use cards to like tap, untap that, and I could keep. It would be better if it had the like a tap ability itself, like do this. But you know what? It's not that bad. Oh, another Lasting Tarfire. Too bad in Commander we can only have one copy of each card. Ooh. Chomping Changeling. Green, 3 mana Changeling. When this creature enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. And it's a 1/2. You know what? I think it's okay. I get... Ooh. Okay. Nice swamp. And my foil card is a Burning Curiosity, which I think already popped up a few times. But my rare card is this Orzhov, Bird Bard. It's like an owl-looking thing. Abigail, Eloquent First Year. So flying first strike and it is a 1/1 for 2 mana. Flying first strike and lifelink. When Abigail enters, up to 1 other target creature loses all abilities. Put a flying counter, a first strike counter, and a lifelink counter on that creature. I can think of things I could do with this. Okay, and it says up to 1 other target creature loses all abilities. What if I don't have an ability to start with? I get stuff, so, I mean. And imagine like a 5/5 with flying first strike and lifelink, which was just a 5/5 before. It's better. And I only paid 2 mana for it. And got a creature in exchange as well. An extra creature. 1/1. Next, Booster. Okay, Elf. We have, okay, this is repeated. What's new? Is this new? I think this is new. I don't remember seeing this one. Stalactite Dagger. It's an equipment. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and is all creature types equipped to. Oh, Eclipsed Elf alternative art. When this creature, look at the top, put it into your hand, put the rest into... Oh, I already got this one in another. It just has a different art, which is nice. Kindred the Inner Flame. Repeated. This is a new one. Illusion Spinners. Blue, Fairy Wizards. You may cast this spell as though it had flash if you control a fairy. Flying, this creature has hexproof as long as it is untapped. Interesting. Could be useful. The Chomping Changeling is my foil. And I got this one. So my rare card for this is Bre of Clan Stout Arm. She's a giant warrior. White-red. Let's see what she does. She's 4/4, by the way. Pay mana, tap. Another target creature you control gains flying and lifelink until the end of turn. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained life this turn, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the spell's mana value is less than or equal to the amount of life you gained this turn, otherwise put it into your hand. Wow. But I got a planeswalker. Oko. And he's a shifting planeswalker, double-sided. Oko. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look. There's like a butterfly and a hummingbird this side. And a hummingbird. And I've never seen this before. This is awesome. Legendary Planeswalker Oko. At the beginning of your first main phase, you may pay green. If you do, transform Oko. His effects are +2 up to one target creature gains all creature types. And target creature gets -2, -0 until your end of turn. He has no negative ones, but I think the other side is... Yep, the other side has negative. So the other side has negatives, and you can pay stuff to transform them again. So -1, mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent card from among them into your hand. -3, create a 3/3 green elk creature token. No, create 2 3/3 green elk creature tokens. And -6, choose a creature type. You get an emblem. Ooh, emblems are powerful. With creatures you control of the chosen type gets +3/+3, and have vigilance and hexproof. Oh god, imagine. Oh, I'm gonna put an emblem. All of my creatures in this mono deck creature is +3/+3, hexproof, and vigilance. OP. OP, OP, OP. Whew. My back is hurting. There's a few more boosters to go. I'm not even gonna open the deck here now, because it's a good thing that I already opened a lot of decks as well, because a lot of them are gonna be repeated. So repeated, repeated, repeated. Evolving Wilds. Okay, this is repeated. Oh, this is new. Mischievous Sneakling. It's a changeling with flash. 2 mana, 2/2. Rhyme Chill. This is also new. Rhyme Chill. Okay, 7 mana. Wow, Vivid. This spell costs 1 less to cast it each card. Tap up to 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on each of them, and draw a card. It is blue, though, so blue has a lot of draw mechanics, so, I mean, you might have way more mana than you need. Grave Shifter. Black. Shapeshifter. Changeling. So when this creature enters, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. This is good, but I think the other one was better. Prismatic Undercurrents. Enchantment, green. When this enchantment enters, search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand, then shuffle. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Wow. Twin Flame Travelers. Flying. If a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers, it triggers an additional time for the other commander deck. Okay, Heirloom Auntie, foil, mountain, and a merfolk. I have Kin Binding as my rare one. It's an enchantment. It is white. Creatures I control get +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures that enter the battlefield under my control this turn. At the ooh, for a token deck, like my Convoke deck. Ooh. The beginning of combat on your turn, create 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature token. Oh, ooh, on my Convoke deck, which is full of stuff that just generates tokens nonstop every time something happens. This could be interesting. Very interesting. I'm having 1,000 ideas right now. My vampire deck also generates a lot of tokens. And that it doesn't generate as many tokens as the other one, though. The other one is token generating. Repeated, 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 repeated. I think this is new. Stoic Grove Guide. I'm not sure. Um, repeated. Ooh. Shimmer Wild's Growth. Green enchantment aura. As this aura enters, choose a color. Enchanted land is of the chosen color. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana of the chosen color. Okay, interesting. Protective response. Thirst for identity. Oh. Oh no, this is the card that came with the alternative art before. And it's the Bogart Curse Crafter. When goblins die, I deal 1 damage to each opponent. So this is the normal art. I have... Ooh! My foil card is Mist Meadow Council and a mountain. I got a Moonshadow as my rare. Red rarity. 1 mana! 7/7. Celio, that is so bad. It has menace and it enters with 6 -1/-1 counters on it. Whenever 1 or more permanent cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere while this creature has counters on it, remove the counters from it. And I can also remove it with other ways. This card is nice. I mean, the least it does, if you can't remove the counters from it, it's a 1/1 creature for 1 mana with menace. I like it. That's like the least it does. And obviously it's gonna scale. Nice. I'm liking the cards that are coming out. I'm feeling lucky. Feeling extra lucky in this one. This is a new card, in fact. Oh! The emblem from Oko. Wild Vine Pummeler. This is new. Repeated. Oh, this is new. Bogart Prankster. 2 mana. Goblin Warrior. 1/3. Whenever you attack, target attacking goblin you control gets +1/+0 until the end of the turn. This is a good card. 2 mana, and I can either boost himself because he's a goblin. It doesn't say target. And he's 2/3, so he becomes a... Well, he's 1/3. He becomes a 2/3, or another goblin gets stronger. It's just 2 mana. I like him. He's actually quite useful. Bone Club Berserker. This is new as well. This creature gets +2/+0 for each other goblin I control. Repeated. Ooh, I think this is a new one. Eclipsed Marrow. Or it was one that came with alternative art. I'm not sure. I feel like this came with alternative art already. Yes, this came with alternative art. So apparently this is the original art. Ooh, this is new as well. Boulder Dash. 2 mana. Boulder Dash deals 2 damage to any target and 1 damage to any other target. It's nice, especially if you can combo it perfectly. Perfect Intimidation. This is new. Choose 1 or both for 4 mana. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from their hand. Evil. Remove all counters from target creature. This is going in the deck. This is going in the deck. Pyrrhic Strike. Instant. As an additional cost, you may Blight 2. Choose 1 if the additional cost was played. Choose both instead. Destroy target auto... Oh, I think this one already came out. I feel like I read this before. And the rare card for this one, I'm going to show you because it's repeated. It is this one, but I had the alternative art come out first. So it's the Fairy Rogue one. And my foil card is Blossoming Defense, which I'm not really sure if it came out before. It did. It did. So, yes. Okay, so, ooh, there's no room to put cards. There's too many cards. 4 more boosters to go. Ah. 4 more boosters to go. Okay, so repeated, 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 repeated. I'm pretty sure this one is repeated as well. Yep, repeated. Okay, so Explosive Prodigy. I think this one's repeated. Yeah, it synergizes with elementals. No, it's not this one. Okay, ooh. Virulent Emissary, Death Touch, 1 mana, 1/1. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Ooh, I like him. Spell Snare, 1 blue mana, instant. Counter target spell with mana value 2. Oh, that is so specific. It has to be mana value 2. I don't like it. Personify. Exile target creature I control. Then return that creature to the battlefield under its owner's control. Okay, oh, okay. So if I steal a card, it returns to the owner. But if I do it to my own creature, I'm phasing it in and out. And create a 1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature token with changeling. Is this it? I was expecting more. Ooh. 2 golden ones. Let's start with the green one. So I have Mutable Explorer. 3 mana, green shapeshifter. When this creature enters, create a tapped Mutavault token. It's a land with tap, add a colorless, and 1. This token becomes a 2/2 creature with all creature types until the end of the turn. It's still a land. Interesting. Interesting. The other one is a Goblin Warlock, black. Menace, whenever this creature enters or transforms, return up to 1 target goblin card from your graveyard to your hand. And there's the effect to transform it. Let's see what the other effect is. Whenever it attacks, I may blight 1. If I do, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of the blighted creature. So I blight whatever I want to copy. Except it has, at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. Oh. I still can think of a lot of things I can do with this card. And it's black-red, which fits the theme. 3 more boosters to go. Let's go. We're almost there. Oh, this is new, I think. Okay. Wild Unraveling. As an additional cost to cast a spell, Blight 2 or pay 1. Counter target spell. Ooh, counter target spell. So for 2 mana or 3, I counter target spell. Or I blight 1 and counter it for 2. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Repeated, repeated, repeated. Okay. Ooh, I got another perfect imitation as one of the rare ones. This is new. Hovel Hurler. Giant red-white. This creature enters with 2/2 2 -1/-1 counters on it for 5 mana, but it is 6/7. And then I pay more mana and remove the counters from this creature. Another target creature I control gets +1/+0 and gains flying. Oh, Hovel Hurler. Until the end of the turn, activate only as a sorcery. Interesting card. Tanuful Rhyme Speaker. This is new as well. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, draw a card. Simple as that. It is a creature. It's gonna trigger every time you cast. Lys Alana Dignitary. Yep, it's the card that can be, if you have elves in your graveyard, you can generate more forests. Ooh, the rare card in this one is land. Forest Plains. When this land enters, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. It's a Forest Plains. So, that's good. Feed the Flames as my foil. Yeah. Second to last. Let's see. Ooh, another Bogart Prankster. Oh, this is new. A worm token. I haven't seen any cards that generate worm tokens yet. Repeated. This is new. Wonderwine Distractor. It's a merfolk. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, target creature an opponent controls gets -3/-0 until the end of the turn. Repeated. I'm pretty sure this one's repeated. It is, I don't know. Barbed Bloodletter. Target creature grain. Yeah, it's repeated. Oh, this one's new. Sour bread on tea. It's a red card. Goblin Warrior. When this creature enters, you may blight 2. If you do, create 2 black and red goblin creature tokens. She costs 4 mana for 3. She's okay, yeah, for the blight mechanic. Eclipsed Elf. I think this one already came out as well. Lofty Dreams already came out. Ooh, 2 rare cards. And an uncommon card, foil, with alternative art. So that was a lot in one card. Eclipsed Marrow, which is the one that I just passed. I think I got it in this pack. Eclipsed Marrow. No, it was Eclipsed Elf. Not Eclipsed Marrow. Yeah, it was Eclipsed Elf. So this one came with this rare one, Deepway Navigator. 2/2, white blue, flash. When this creature enters, untap each other merfolk I control. As long as you attacked with 3 or more merfolk this turn, merfolk you control get +1/+0. Okay, boosts merfolk. And I also have this one, High Perfect Morcant. Black-green. Whenever it or another elf I control enters, each opponent blights 1. That's evil. Tap 3 untapped elves you control. Proliferate. Activate only as a sorcery. Oh, if this card was like Goblin. Well, I don't know. Maybe the deck is full of elves, too. It's like elves and Goblin. I don't know. Interesting card. Interesting card. And the last one, finally. Repeated. This is not repeated. Oh, it's because it's the uncommons. Eclipsed Flamekin. Whenever this creature enters, look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal an elemental, island, or mountain card from them and put them to your hand. Put the rest of it. Okay. For 3 mana. And it's 1/4. So it can block, I guess. This is also new. Prisma Basher, an elemental. It's a horned bear, rhinoceros, triceratops kind of thing. Trample, Vivid, 6/6, 6 mana to cast. When this creature enters, up to X target creature gets +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is the number of colors I control. Different colors. Burden Stoneback, repeated. Okay. The Donkey card that I mentioned before is our foil, and you know what? The last one didn't disappoint. It is not mythic, but it does have alternative art. It's called Bridget's Command. I don't know what it does. It's a sorcery. Choose 2. Create a token that's a copy of target Kithkin I control. Target player creates a 1/1 green and white Kithkin creature token. Target player? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I want to give it to the opponent. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 until the end of the turn. Target creature you control fights target creature an opponent controls. Interesting. Could be useful. Could be useful in a deck that obviously has these colors. In fact, I think my dinosaur deck, this would fit nicely because the colors match it, and it's... Anyway, that's all of them. Obviously, I'm not going to open this because it's all the same cards over and over again. So every time you buy it, the same cards are going to come out. You can just check it online if you want to find out. The fun in me opening these boosters is because we don't know what's going to come out. And it was actually quite fun, and I got a lot of the cards from the collection that I actually thought would go well in here. So, you know what? I do have a lot of cards that are going to be useless, but I'm going to try to make little decks with them. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I might do this again in the future with other collections that I like. So stay tuned.